Hello, everybody, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I am today going to record a do-it-yourself, really super duper 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 cheap way of like organizing your makeup or whatever things you want to organize. I use it for my makeup because I have so much, as you guys can see, that I need it to be organized. So I know I showed a few people and they were like, oh my gosh, could you, show us how to do it? I mean, literally $5 and you can make a crap load of them. So you guys are getting the raw version of me because I will not have my face on until later. But I decided that I was going to make a couple more because I got some more makeup. So I decided that I would come on camera and show you guys how I do it. So you guys won't be seeing me, but you'll just be seeing basically my hands, waist down, and all the products that I use. I'll show you each product individually and I'll try to describe as much as I can. If you have any questions, please link below, ask, and I will answer. It's really super easy, I promise you, like super easy. Okay, so here we go. Let me put you guys down. So I'm going to basically, for the most part, be down here on my knees, as you guys can see me. I'm going to show you each product that I use. So the first thing that you see underneath here is this poster board. I actually got two of these poster boards. One because I want to work off of it, because most things I do is on my bed. I don't want to mess up my bed. I don't want to cut through it. So I know it's not really, really thick. You actually should use more of them, but I'm just really careful. So this is the poster board that you see, this big piece of poster board. And then I actually cut it up into sizes that I was going to be using. I only did two. This is the long way of my drawer and this is across. Now, I know you're like, well, wait, what's going on? I'm actually going to cut some of them smaller. Some of them will stay the same. But I showed you how easy it is. My room is fuchsia, as you see, so I painted them fuchsia. Make sure you paint all the way around so you won't see. Really simple, you just get you a little sponge brush. These from Walmart. Some beads that I'm going to use to decorate. Also, I have this label maker right here that I use for everything, okay? So I'm going to use that to actually make the labels for the actual company. And then I used my Milani nail polish, which is the same, almost the same color. It is a tad bit darker because this is also a matte and that is a gloss. So I actually colored them so they will match. Okay. I also have a glue gun. Let me turn you sideways. Here we go. Okay, I also have a glue gun. I'm just using this little paint palette that I always use. I use it for everything. Extra glue sticks, you guys. A pair of scissors. Okay, I'm dropping everything. Pair of scissors, measuring tape or ruler. Also, different cutting tools. I used a letter opener because I couldn't find this one, and then after I found it. Go figure, right? Just my luck. Also, let me show you. This is the box that I'm going to be using. It's just one of like the shelves. I don't know if you guys can see. Right, here we go. Okay. It's just the empty box actually goes into a set I got from Sam's Club. And that's all black. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to put the late names as I go on here. I'm going to put them in ABC order just so that it's easy for me to get to what it is. That is step one, is the box. Then I start figuring out what stuff goes where. So this is my Milani drawer, okay? So I put all my Milani, let me move this out the way. My lipsticks here, my glosses here, my stains, more of my liquid lipsticks, and more of my glosses. That's how I separated it. This is step one. Once I know exactly how I want it, then I could go ahead and glue these pieces into the box and then later add the jewels. It's so simple. Okay, we will do that. So the finished one would be, example, in a box like this. It has my beads, it's my colors of my room, which the beads are all over my room. I have my Essence, Flash Mob, CoverGirl, Hard Candy. They're all separate. And then in the front of it, it says exactly which ones are in there. So if I'm looking for that particular one, I just open the drawer and I go. I like to be very, very organized because it's very easy to lose yourself. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is, so far I've only, think I'm going to use it for 3 instead of 4. I'm not quite sure if that's what I'm going to continue to do, but that's my idea right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one, and you see how, like I said, these fit perfectly. You get the best side, because when you cut, sometimes they do get a little bit jabby. So the best side you want to keep upward. Right side up. Let me speak proper. This one goes across the sides, which actually is a little bit too big. No problem. Cut a little piece off, and you see there's like paint. Comes off really easy, which I like, is you could easily wipe it and change colors. Now you check and make sure it fits. It does. So then you just glue it into spot. Okay, it's just going to help keep each item in its particular spot. So for this today, I'm going to just do it long ways. Like I said, I mean, side to side. You could totally do 3 of them this way if you're going to do different stuff. But mine are going to be mostly lippies, and that's about the size. Because you need it a little bit bigger for the liquid lipsticks and then smaller for the regular ones. And the glosses in between the two. Of course, it's still wet. That's why you see it transferring. Like I said, I don't worry about it. It all comes off really easy. Even if it gets on your clothes, it super comes off. Because I'm horrid, I'm telling you guys. I'm going to clean it real good after. I'm just going to show you guys really fast. It's so simple. A lot of my friends, I've been showing them, and they've so been overthinking it. I'm like, you guys, come on. It's not that hard, you know. You overthink things, I think, a bit, and then it becomes difficult, but it doesn't need to be. So you just go along here. Oops, don't mess up like I just did. And just squeeze out a little bit of glue evenly all the way through. All the way through to the end. Come on. I like to put a little bit more just so the hold. I ran out of glue. You guys don't make fun of my glue gun. It's like I've had it forever and a day, and I love it. Okay. It's like on its last leg, but I love it. I put a little bit more just so that it'll really grab. Now, press firmly because, as you know, hot glue does dry really, really quick. But it really holds well as well. I mean, what the heck? It holds really good as well. A lot of the stuff I do, I actually, when you guys see my room tour, you'll see that my whole room is this fuchsia, black, and gold entirely. Like, I painted everything in Marilyn Monroe, and it's my little haven, you know. I think that you should have your little girl spot that makes you feel good. Just like men should have their little man caves. Okay, this one's a bit, like I said, some of them are a bit off because I knew it. I was cutting the stencil a bit bigger just in case they were smaller. It's always better to cut a little bit than to have it too small. So the same thing, you guys see, really quick, pull, press, pull. If the little strings come off, you don't got to worry about that because you could take them off after. Also, if you put it in the wrong spot, that's what I love about glue. Hot glue, if you put it in the wrong spot, you wait till it cools and move it, and you're good. I really love hot glue. I love hot glue, you guys. I know, I just said that a million times, but I really, really, really love it. Just press. Now we begin to, excuse me. I wanted it, like I said, just to match my room. My room was very, very simple and plain Jane, but it's my haven. So this is what I'm going to do. You see how there's a little gap on the sides of them? I left that out on purpose, okay? Also, it's at an angle, so it helps you a little bit too. Because when I go to glue the beads, I'm going to glue the bead down just a tad bit so it holds it in the spot, if that makes any kind of sense. Watch. So go along it with glue. Right now, for the sake of you guys, I'm only put a little tad there. I'm just going to go halfway. Now, you see the bead? I want the bead like right next to it, you see? Now we're going to flip it over. And it really locks it in. You see? Sorry, you guys, my phone is just going and going. See? It's really simple, you guys. And once you have all your stuff, I mean, isn't it super cute? Organized, you know. You can find everything, your eyeshadows, your lippies, you know. I like it. I don't intend to do it, but I don't know. I guess I'm just clumsy. And I do everything so fast. It's the adult ADHD in me. That I need to slow down. I'm like, okay, slow down. You're going to mess stuff up. Which I do often. Upward. Oops. I want to talk to you guys about friends. Friends are so good to have. Like, my son and I were pressing makeup, and actually, I totally forgot to order, excuse me, I totally forgot to order some more of the pressing tiles, and I cracked a couple of them, and I was like, okay, I gotta order just in case, because, you know, I'm clumsy, and I forgot to order, and it takes a week, and, well, it broke. I didn't break it. Thank goodness it wasn't me, because then I've been really upset with myself, but it was my son. He broke it. And my neighbor, he's a welder. He's so super cool, you guys. I know you guys are, I'm talking to you guys. You guys can't even see me. Okay. So my neighbor, he's super cool. And he actually made me metal pressing tiles. And I was like, oh, and then, you know, I made food and gave him and his wife food and stuff like that. But friends are so important to have. You never know when you're going to need them. You never know when you're going to be able to be of a blessing to them or them being a blessing to you. But he really got me out of a jam, you know, because I had pressed so much makeup and it was wet. I needed to press it or it would have been ruined. And he, like, saved me. And not only that, but he made this tile. Like, now I don't got to buy the plastic ones anymore, you know. So, like I was trying to say, is friends are so important. I know I've been talking about all these different topics of, you know, friendships and forgiveness and love. And, I mean, I think that a lot of people still don't really, I mean, they hear it and they comment and stuff like that, but I don't think that they take it in and use it in their own life. And I know that by seeing negativity, other people as well, it pulls you in. It really does. I myself get pulled in and I have to sit back and say, no, enough's enough, you know. And I think that we just need to focus on making meaningful relationships and friendships with people, because we would never know if we needed, you know, anybody. And back to that same friend, he has a lot of tools because of his particular job that he does. And he's really amazing. So I used to, these things that you see behind me, which are my makeup holders, I'll probably do another tutorial for you guys on that as well. I was doing it by hand, and I used to get so tired, and I messed up my back. I've been having a lot of back pains. And he's like, what are you doing? And, you know, I told him, and he's like, no, just give it to me, and I'll cut them for you. Just let me know the sizes and stuff. Again, it's really good to have friends, you know? And I just feel really blessed to have him as a friend. I feel really blessed to have a lot of friends. And I just really challenge you guys. Make friends, you know. Not everybody's bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of crazy ones, and they make you want to not... They make you not want to try. They make you not want to give people a shot. But if you really do give them a shot and try, I really think, you know, just be cautious, and I think you'll be all right. I'm really blessed, very blessed. The past 2 years have been amazing. You know, so many friendships, and it's really sweet, and I don't know, I just love it, you guys. I really wanted to share that because I was stressed out. I was like crying, like, what am I gonna do? It's a Friday. Even if I order now, they won't ship till Monday. Like, you know, all like that. And he saved the day, you know. So everybody could be changed people. Everybody could be a better person. Everybody could love and show a little bit of kindness to other people. And I think that if we all start with just a little bit of kindness, I think we can make this world a better place. I mean, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to be a better person. And even when I get sucked in, I'm just going to get back on my knees, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to ask for God to help me and to give me a better understanding of things, you know. We all make a lot of bad choices and bad decisions, and I think it's just our pride that doesn't allow us to move on from it. And I refuse to do that. So I am here opening, sharing, you know, situations of my own. So maybe others could self-check themselves as well. I check myself, and actually watching a lot of my videos and seeing myself, or when I'm sitting here and things that come up in my head, I think that I can help you guys with it, because sometimes I remember myself, like, I'll do one thing and I would totally blame myself forever for it, rather than just forgive myself and move on. Some things we could change from, some things we can't. And if, as long as we just love ourselves and try to live the best that we can and love others, I think we'll be all right. So I'm here, you guys. I have an open ear for you. I'm here to help you do these little projects, make things. It's really, really simple. Like I said, a poster board, glue sticks, glue gun. The glue sticks and glue gun come together. 99-cent store. Poster board, 99-cent store. You can go to Dollar Tree. Same thing with the glue gun. Nail polish, you get any brand or whatever. You could even use, no paint will come off. Use a nail polish, you guys. The labeler, like I said, if you don't have that, you could even do your own labels with, I had them before. I actually had a piece of paper and I used Scotch tape and just cut it real small, and they lasted for a long time. I got the labeler now and I just wanted to do it. Beads, you can get them from the party store. You get them at the dollar store. That's where I got them at the dollar store. Paint, Walmart. The sponge, Walmart. Scissors, tools, measuring things, whatever. Even if you don't have measuring tape, sometimes, you guys, I'm so lazy and I cannot find it. I literally now have measuring tapes everywhere over all around the house, and I still lose them. So I will get like random things, like say for instance this. I'll get something that I see is long enough, and I'll put it inside. And then I'll go to my neighbor and say, okay, I need you to cut at this length. And I'll put like a string or a piece of tape there. He's like, what do you mean this length? What size is it? I was like, I don't know. Then he'll measure it and do it. And also he has this app on his phone, and he'll like put things on his phone and it measures, and I'm like, wow, technology, I'm not too keen or, on any of that technology stuff. I'm more of like, I see something and I'm like, I gotta figure out how to do it. And whatever I got around the house. And the reason why I came up with this, you guys, okay, I know you're like, what? Is because my kids are doing a lot of projects at school, and then he would come home and, oh my gosh, this one time, oh man, Jose waited till the last damn day. Oh my gosh, okay. And I had to go to Walgreens and buy him a trifold, and it was $12.99 for some paper. I was so upset. So upset. It really was. But I got it because he needed it. And I was damned if I was going to just throw that in the trash. So I cut up the pieces and I started making these for my bronzers and blush drawers over here, as you see, that are organized as well. I don't like how my bronzer one came out. I do like my blush, so I'm actually going to redo them before I do a tour around my room. So yeah, that's how this all came about. And since I already had my, my frames in my room, pink, and then I have, my beads, and my curtains are black, and so everything in my room just happened to just slowly become that way. I don't know. Even my pillows and my pictures on my walls. I don't know. It just happened that way, you guys. It wasn't intentional. It just, I don't know. I blame my besties. I blame them. They are enablers. I really, really blame Desi, because Desi was the one who first got me, and she bought me my first Urban Decay palette and got me hooked. It was no going back from then. But I also blame Christine and Valerie and Crystal. Yeah, they are all to blame. I just don't blame anybody but myself. Anyways, you guys, this was the little simple thing, okay? If you guys didn't want to do this, also, you could get the same type of thing. Let me get another one and show you guys another version. Okay, this is another one. I know it's dusty. Don't look. Don't laugh. Whatever. As I say that, it just fell. Come on. Stop squeaking. Stop. I know. I could so get a new glue gun, but I like this glue gun. And I believe in getting my money's worth, I got kids who, whoo! Let me tell you, when your kids get in high school, oh my gosh. It's expensive. They come home and they don't just ask you, like, when they're younger, they ask you for like 20 bucks. Not my son. He comes home asking for the big bucks. Mom, I need 200 for enrollment package. What? Okay, now, like I said, I can't wait for things. I'm very impatient, so I'm going to go ahead and fix this paper. You could tell, like, when I go do my room tour, you'll see what I do like, what I don't like. Stuff that I think is worth its money, something that I just do not think about. I don't think it's worth wasting the money on. And I'll tell you, to be honest with you, I'm very, very opinionated. Speaking of that, have you guys ran out yet and got those clean color lippies? Oh, they're the bomb. The bomb, the bomb, the bomb. Anybody ordered them? Oh. From here to the piece, and then I tucked it, so there's actually no gap. Well, I mean, in reality, at the bottom there's a gap, but you won't feel it. Look, it ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm trying to say. forget to leave that little piece to tuck. And then you see we're going to leave it on. We're not going to take it off. We could, but I don't want to because I don't want a gap. And then if you do cut it off, you could see that you moved it. And I don't like that. It just looks tacky. You see, guys, it's not that hard. I mean, it looks like it's really super... Oh my gosh, it's difficult. It's super easy. Actually, it's harder for me to explain than it is for you to actually do. And maybe I will be able to do the organizer. I hope sometime this week, if not next week, I will try to do it. And then I also was going to show you guys how to make some Z palettes. I know that was requested a lot. And how to bling up your acrylic organizers if you already have them. It's really easy as well. They're really cheap on eBay. Get them for like $3 to $5. Really, sometimes you got to do it. So stay tuned for that, you guys, and let me know also what videos you would like to see. Today is uncut and unedited. This is not going to be edited or anything. You guys are getting what you get. I'm sorry. Love you guys.